There we are. Hey, everybody. I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Yeah. How you doing, David, Her Ladyship, Bassman, and Basswoman? So this morning, I'm applying turtle wax. I am wax on, wax off. Um, Now let me put the link up. Uh, yes. And there we are. Jolly good. Now, yes, yes. Oh, yeah. Now, yeah, let's see. No, the link should be up. I'll try again, mate. Here's Bassman. There you both are. Jolly good.
Hello,
How you doing?
Hello, David.
Hello.
Rod, you look a little honest there today.
Had a bit of when I got off the stream yesterday, I had a bit of a rude surprise.
A rude surprise.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I checked my emails and I'm supposed to move, but apparently they're selling the place.
holy shit, Batman.
Yeah. Now, there is one thing about that, because somebody did ask me when I mentioned it to them that you're sure they're not just trying to move you along because this land agent's a bitch, because she is.
Damn.
And there is something that's curious, because she sent me what's called the Form 9, and she's supposed to have sent evidence of that there's a document that she's required to send me, and she has failed to do so. So I've brought that to her attention, and we'll see how that rolls out. If they are indeed selling it, well, what you going to do?
What kind of time frame are they looking at?
Pardon? I've got 60 days.
Hey.
I'll be able to pull that off, I believe. Now, I'm probably best off bringing down to do this job. I gave all the black stuff another coat of paint and I've re-varnished everything. And I've had a quick read of the instructions on this stuff, turtle wax.
Oh, yeah. That's a good stuff.
So, let's see how this rolls out. And it comes with its own little applicator, it does. Ooh. Mucky.
Something comes with its own applicator. That's always grand.
Well, clearly that's what you meant to use, you know. And so I've got myself a little bit of
Hello, John.
Conundrum. Hello, John.
Oh, hey, John, how you doing? Now you get a bit of
your damn car kicked you in the ass, and now this is taking place.
Yeah, well, there's worse things that can happen. A lot worse things that can happen.
Yeah, you can have a extremely large hemorrhoid. Oh, wait a minute, you do. That's your house lady.
Oh, she is a pain in the ass, mate. She really is. I'm sorry. There's no really nice way of dressing this up.
Why do people want to be like
that? Various reasons, I would suggest, ranging from personal insecurities. They feel it's a way they can push their authority on people.
I mean,
why? Sometimes it's straight out dickhead.
Life's too short. Why be an asshole?
Oh, absolutely it is, but not for some people. They just don't quite see that. Okay, I've applied the turtle wax to the top one. Might give it a bit more, I reckon. I think I might have gone a little light on with it.
Got your
How
little,
heavily,
got
how
your
heavily
cotton,
should you apply
wipe it
this
off
stuff?
with.
Pardon?
Got your cotton cloth to wipe it off with.
Well, at the moment, I'm just still sort of applying it. So rub it on. Rub on. There we go. I'm supposed to let this stuff dry, aren't I?
So you are literally waxing on, waxing off.
I am. And apparently, I let this stuff dry to a haze.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I rub it off. I don't need to rub it. I could actually have quite a bit of it on.
Yep.
Okay, because, okay. There's a bit there. I guess when it dries, it's when it does this little thing. Pop that over there.
Yeah, it normally dries relatively quickly. I wouldn't wait too long after it turns to a haze to rub it off.
And we'll get a bit more moisture. Now,
And I tell you what, the weather is absolutely beautiful over here.
nice.
It is.
Yeah, we had a nice, dry, sunny day today. Which
Oh,
is
nice.
handy.
Yeah,
There's
I think our cold weather is gone.
there was a guy, I was going to say, I can't remember, Ronnie Johns, I think his name was. He did the Ronnie Johns comedy half an hour. And there used to be an Australian criminal named Chopper Reed. There's the movie, you've seen the movie with Eric Banner in it, I think, maybe. Anyway, and Ronnie Johns did Chopper Reed weather forecasts. And I remember one of the lines he trotted out on one occasion was, and in Melbourne, there's going to be hail. A hail of bullets as I go down mowing down Neville Bartos. Yeah, it's pretty dark, but fucking funny. All right, so I don't really need to do the underside. There's a point to which that's masturbation, even by my good standards.
Totally to your discretion.
Now, although I guess the other side of the equation is then it's shiny everywhere.
This is true.
Shiny, shiny, shiny. Now, just put this across here. Remember my brother used to put this stuff on his car. I never thought I'd be putting it on a model. But
Yeah.
it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it really helps. It really benefits mine because of where we live at. We got all these fields around us, and especially it's turning summertime, and there's going to be a lot of funk in the air. So the farmers are going to start distant
Yeah.
fields and shit. And it'll just suck that shit to our air conditioning unit and blow it through the house.
Yeah.
Well, I need to have a new unit put in.
Pardon?
I need to have a new AC unit put in. The outside unit's in good shape. It's the system inside.
I see, said the blind man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, making progress here.
I know one thing I'm gonna be doing this year is I'm gonna start back fishing. You got me to
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, it's good for the soul.
Oh, it is, man. It is, absolutely. So do you and Chris, y'all do mostly saltwater fishing, don't you?
That's generally been our bag, but of late, like I said, there's been some pretty bad environmental things happening locally on the water.
Y'all
So
y'all prefer to do saltwater than freshwater?
lately we've sort of like been doing a lot more fresh water because we've been going after the carp. Because what we're finding with carp is that when you latch onto them, they fight hard, and they're
Yeah,
usually a decent sort of a size. And let's face it, what you want from a fish is to be bitch slapped.
that's it.
You don't want any of this mollycoddling, oh, I'm going to come in meek and mild behavior. You want to know you got some business going on. And carp will certainly deliver that. Okay. Almost done applying.
The brim that you go after saltwater, is it a yellowfin?
No, it's called the Southern Black Brim.
Black brim, okay.
And they are probably an unrelated species, I would suggest. That's what I would think. Getting a shitload of this on my hands. I should probably wash my hands after.
Yeah, I wouldn't say put your in the eyes or nothing.
But yeah, anyway, they are an estuary fish, and they grow up to. They're not really big. I mean, a solid one will still only be about 2 pounds.
The black brim?
Yeah, but they can get up to 4. Note that's a rarity.
Yeah.
It's like any fish species. It's there's your normal size, then there's larger, then there's bazumba, and that's the bazumbas. I believe that's the technical term I'm looking for. All right. We'll let that dry.
Well, I was doing some research on fish today while I was sitting on the porch and enjoying the beautiful air.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking about the yellowfin brim, because I saw on one of the things I was reading that I'm assuming it was in Australia. There was a 9.8 pound yellowfin brim was caught in 1984.
Yeah, that's not what we go for. It's a different thing altogether.
That is a huge fucking brim, dude.
Oh, hale and hearty to say the least.
Oh.
No, that's not what we go for. But then again,
I think I saw a picture of it as well.
Yeah,
but that's a rarity, you know, to get one that big.
Yeah. The when you go for brim, generally you're talking about, like, I'll be going on my current rig is 6 pound mainline, 4 pound trace.
Yep.
You go nice and light with that shit. Anyway, I'm going to go and wash my hands and grab a cloth rag.
And you'll be back.
I'll be back. Indeed, I shall. Now, I'll leave my headset here. All right, back in a minute, guys.
Take your time. I'll harass David now. How you doing, David?
Yeah, all right. The central sprog ring in the tire, I've lost one.
Holy shit, Batman.
So I've been making one.
Oh, okay.
Got a piece of that sprue.
Oh, wow. Okay. Damn.
So try to carve it down and circle it, and then the hole in the middle.
Damn, that's pretty chunky, but just a piece of sprue.
Yeah, it's so I found that actually had the width enough width on it so I can trim down. Or the other seats just too small. But yeah,
I have used pieces of sprue for exhaust before.
I got it done now.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's,
Yep.
this one's only because it's grey compared to the black, but you don't get to see it, so that's be right. Another couple of kits came today, so
Oh yeah.
So with the ones that come the rest of the week, have quite a few arrived.
I'm not ever looked on Temu. Does Temu have any kind of kits?
Yeah, it's men kits. And they're about 16 to 30 odd pound. I think they're okay, but it's mostly military. You've got to be a bit iffy about some of the things they get from there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never looked for kits on there before.
Huh. Hey, Stephen, how you doing?
Oh, David.
Now,
Hello, Stephen.
whilst I've got myself a glass polishing cloth, so that should do the job nicely for us, you'd think.
Cool.
I'm looking forward to seeing how this all comes up. Dearie me. Now, whilst I am waiting for the stuff to dry, first things first. Well, actually, already past first things first because I've applied the bloody. We digress.
I think David's got kits he wants to show us.
Now, words. Here we go. Oh, okay. There's a whole line of these, so we're doing all of them. And I think this is the letter we might have already done. I don't care. Okay, here we go. Starting, this is all rum. Let's see if it goes further than this page. It does, my God. Okay, you ready, lads?
Favorite words.
And ladies? Rum, fine, good, or valuable, as in a jolly rum thing. Rum blower, a handsome wench. Rum bluffer, a jolly host. Rum burger, a valuable dog.
A valuable dog. What?
Apparently. Rum bung, a full purse. Rum doxy, a fine wench. Rum duke, a jolly handsome fellow. Rum nab, a good hat. Rum peepers, fine looking glasses. Rum prancer, a fine horse. And finally, rum squeeze. Or, second, we'll do one more. Rum squeeze, much wine or good liquor given among fiddlers. Right you are. And rumbo, rum, water and sugar. Also a prison.
Really?
So basically it would appear that the word rum in almost any context should be taken as a preface to something being good, I guess.
Good.
Now these are taking a while to dry.
Like the rumba dance.
Now, in the meantime, I'm getting a mouthful of coffee. Why? Because it behooves me. That's why. Then
I haven't had some good old rum in years.
I've never been one for rum myself. I mean, granted, I don't drink anyway.
No.
But even when I was like young, and I drank up to about the age of 22, and just nah. But I do remember there was a guy. For a while, I was volunteering at this club, the brass band I was a trombonist in was part
Trombonist.
of a sports club, and so you had to volunteer a certain amount of hours. That or the club had, or the band had to put people in behind the bar for a certain amount of hours. And so I was doing it as a this is how it rolls sort of a thing. And there was one guy who went there, and he drank this. Of course, there's various types of rum, and have you guys ever encountered stuff called Goddard's rum?
No.
Look, it's one of the cheaper ones. And that's a warning of its own. Let's not be shy now. But all I'm saying is that I had the misfortune to have to go to the dunny after this guy had been in there for a while, if you know what I'm saying. And incubated rum, I used to drink it every night, bear in mind, is an unnatural aroma that clearly shows signs of making deals with the devil.
Damn it, man.
It was fucking brutal. And so much so that if I ever saw him go to the dunny, if I started to need to go, I would hang on for as long as possible to make sure I did not have to deal with that. What, you think I'm joking? No. I do but speak truth, my man. He was scary in that capacity.
Well, I know back in the day, cheap liquor would tear my shit up.
Look, it's true. Let's face it. Cheap anything is bad. Cheap liquor particularly so, as an opinion. Now, this.
Dark liquor always was better on my digestive system than white liquor.
Look, bottom line here, in any capacity, regardless of the color or type or whatever, as an opinion, if you're buying cheap alcohol, you are doomed to, on so many levels. Just don't do it to yourself. I'll be perfectly straight with you. I will occasionally have a drink. I actually had one the other day when I had my first ever gin and tonic. Because I was up at a friend's place and they were making some. Would you like one? Never had one. They know I don't generally drink. but you know, because it was my mate's son's 21st, and I thought, well, you know what? I'll have a drink. Just because. And it was quite pleasant, I've got to say. But here's the thing. I'm firmly of the opinion that if you're going to have a drink, don't go cheap. Because the flavor's going to be bad. You're not going to enjoy it. What are you doing to yourself?
Well, come on, be honest. I mean, liquor, the taste of it, you don't drink it for the taste of it.
Well, there's that. But yeah, at the end of the day,
but I bought some expensive bourbon
in a lot of bars. I probably wouldn't drink because of the fact that if I do drink, I like it to be really, really good. If you see the logic I'm applying, I
we have like Jim Beam, Crown Royal, and now the ones that are like the apple flavor ones, they're pretty tasty. They'll get you in trouble. And there's one that's cinnamon flavored. Damn it, what's it called?
There we go. Here's the next piece on. Your engine is starting to come together now.
Is that pretty?
It is. Now, I'll let that one dry. What's our next? Here's a few things we can do nice and easily. Now we'll pop. There's like all sorts, in fact. So we'll pop that over to here. We will get.
Bassman was hemmed up in a meeting, and I sent her a angel emoji earlier because they got a new DO, and he's over all the DMs, and he's holding his first in-person meeting today. And at 3:30, she messaged me and said that he hadn't got to some of the things that he was there to talk about today. I said, I'm so sorry.
Now, numbers. Can these just go together any old how? I would suggest so. I will check this. Maybe not. 19. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's see. Identify which is 19 and which is 20. Aha. 19, 20. That's rather well done of them, I must say. All right. Here's a bit of logic well applied by Italeri. That one. Go. Hang on. Zoom in. Rip. These go to the ones that are next to each other go together. Very logically done. But even more so, you ready for the next? Well, you don't say. They've even labeled the numbers so you can work it out from there. Bless their cotton fucking socks. Now.
I wish you sent my thank you note.
That's it. Now.
Everyone knows that put together models as well as I do that some of these instructions are very vague.
They can be fucking horrible at times.
I hate them motherfuckers like that.
Oh, I'm not a fan. That was something I've got to say for Revel kits. Or certainly with you get pretty good step by step. This is what it is, and away you go. You know.
I tell you what.
Actually, I'll tell you who's another really good one. You ever built the Eduard kit?
What kit?
Eduard.
No, I have not.
They are kick-ass.
Detail.
Really nicely put together. And when you build one of theirs, like I built the Lavochkin I built was an Eduard. And the thing that was so spectacularly good about it was, aside from fitting beautifully all the way across the board, was the fact that as far as assembly sheets went, it came with like a booklet.
Oh, shit.
Very detailed instructions that told you exactly what you needed to do. And these are fitting strangely. And right the way, and each, when you saw the color patterns that you could do, it basically outlined them. That's weird, man. I'm just checking out these suspension. They aren't matching the way they should.
And there's a little lip on those suspensions that they both go to towards the back, I think.
I've always stuck with Revell and Monogram. I didn't know Atlantis had a kit until I bought this 57 Nomad.
I didn't quite catch what you were saying about the suspension, David.
No, if you look at it, the one side's got an extra lip on that base.
Thank you. Yes, I see.
They both head the same way.
Yes, I see. Because it's like an extra bar on top, like a little ridge. I see. Yes. Thank you for that. Now it all comes together and makes perfect sense.
I know something that us three need to do sometime.
Pardon?
I've got an idea of something us three need to do sometime.
What's that?
Get the same model kit and assemble it without the instructions.
Oh, fuck no.
Come on, y'all. I think it'd be fun.
It's not
Let's
the
assembling
the same kit that bothers me. It's the
What?
without instruction. I said I don't mind doing the same kit at the same time. We've done that a few times, but without instructions, I'd be missing. Oh, actually, if it was a simple kit though, I reckon I could pull it.
like you build now, just a simple, just some Revell kit monogram that's got, very few pieces.
I'll tell you what I could definitely do by memory. And you'd be going, that's just an unfair advantage, that is. And you go, and all I can say is yeah. And that is, I reckon I could build either of a Spitfire, Hurricane, or 109 from memory.
Hellfire. Yeah,
Probably even a P-51. Because I've done them enough.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say you've done a bunch of them, so.
But in fact, I'll go a step further. Pretty much any single-engined fighter aircraft from World War II, yeah. Yeah. Now, I better line these up correct or I'm going to be grumpy. I'm grumpy. I think I've told you before many times about the tale of me playing grumpy in the high school, not high school, in the primary school Snow White thing, which would have been great if I wasn't smiling so much. I was very happy about being on stage.
Did you tell us about that?
No, we don't. These ones are a bit cunty, aren't they? So why? That one's okay.
Oh, yeah.
So in order to find a new place, you want to put in like applications, or you just
Yep. The whole process will cost a couple of grand. It's not an experience I need. Now, on the other hand, she's been bodgy on the paperwork. Look, so the suggestion had been put forward that maybe she's just saying they're selling, and just because to move me along, because like she's a bitch, and I think my attitude towards her has been kind of obvious. I try to hide it, but I'm not very good at this sort of thing. And or at least
I think by law they're required to give you so much of a notice.
that's the minimum they're required. This is really starting to piss me off. Even trying to get that bar. Actually, maybe I'm thinking about this the wrong way. Hang on. I see. They do. Okay. Right. Now, if they're aligned, I'm not going to worry about where the bar sits because they're clearly cunty anyway. So long as the springs align, I think that's all I really need to worry about on that one.
I believe so, yeah.
Everything
Yep.
else, Markovsky. Aye, 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 aye.
David
Here's the
got to
thing.
that part. Yeah, David's done put his together, hasn't he? His springs.
Oh, yeah, he's past that, and that's why he told me that the bars at the top don't align. But I thought they still ended at the same point, but they don't even do that. They just a bit of a clusterfuck. That's my take on it. Bit of a clusterfuck. Now, I reckon some of these things are ready to get given the wiping very shortly. We're going to get on with the wiping.
You know, your cell phone listens to you, and it actually brings up stuff that it hears you talking about. Because I was talking about fishing last night and earlier today,
Yeah.
and I opened up my phone earlier today, and on my Google Reel, this freshwater stingray that 661 pounds got caught in a river. Yeah. And
That's huge.
this was in 2022, a freshwater stingray.
Wow. Have you ever heard of a guy named, and I reckon David would have, but you may not, Jeremy Wade?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah, a friend of mine watches this show regularly. Chris, in fact, it is who watches the show. He reckons he and his wife both enjoy the show. He enjoys it because of the fishing, and his wife enjoys it for other reasons. But the point being that, he scores. I've seen footage of a couple of sort of highlights, sort of a thing, from your show, and some of the fish he nails are fucking kahunas. That is his whole thing. Like, and I saw like one of him. He wanted to see how big barracuda actually got by catching one.
Ooh,
yeah. And the thing being, or part of the reason he wanted to do it, was because there had been reports of barracuda hitting humans hard enough to break ribs.
wow.
And based on the average size of a barracuda, I'm going to have to repaint these. Fuck. Ah! You sons of bitches! Breathe.
I was.
There we go. Maybe. Oh, come on now. Stop fist fucking me. I don't enjoy it. Oh, cunties. I thought the other one was a pain in the ass. This one's worse. Fuck off and stop fist fucking me. Get up. Go to your home, man. Fuck off. Can't. What if you're gonna do, what is the major malfunction here? What is getting annoyed now. Really annoyed. They put little studs in them, and they don't correlate to the fucking holes.
Are they the right ones?
What did you say?
Yeah.
You tell them to put the right ones. What, David?
Fucking fine.
He said it, man. He said it. I heard him.
Grr.
We'll call him out.
I tell you. Why do that? Actually, the paint survived remarkably well through all this trial and tribulation.
Wow, tribulations.
Yes. Rightio. or perhaps let me reword that one with regards to these two particular pieces. Later, your bitches. We'll soon see who the boss here is, by fucking golly. If we're on the topic of right now, bitches, I used to train a guy who reckoned he had worked for this German guy who every morning, he reckoned, would strut into the office, look around, go, "Good morning, bitches," strut into his office, whereupon you'd hear this full-on hardcore techno, like, zoo, 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 woo, woo, woo.
What the hell?
Yep. Apparently the guy's about 60. I think, right. There's something going on there. All right, let's see about getting these ones on this time. Hey, oh. Now. There we
You
go.
got your wax off yet?
Pardon?
You got your wax off yet?
No. I'm still getting a clusterfuck from these bloody this fucking suspension. Every other part of this kit I've really enjoyed. And then there's this. It's just been a completely ridiculous fist fuck. And simply not up to the standards of everything else I've found with the Italeri. Everything else they do is really good. This suspension setup is a fist fucking. We should be fine if they've gone to the length of lubing me up first.
No lube. You'll get no lube.
No lube. In fact, it's drying from a bloody height.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Get your noggin around that anytime you're ready.
Gonna get it dry and hard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, all right. I think I've got them happening now. Deary me. All right, let's get a polishing, shall we? This one's looking really sound. All right.
Remember, wax on left, wax off right. Daniel's on.
Ooh. Shiny. I'm going to need to hold you.
You can also get compound and compound them and buff them out. That gives even a more deeper shine.
You get what?
You can also buy some compound, get little buffet pads, and buff it. Get even more deeper shine.
Wow.
I've had the wax I found to do this. I had a tub of it, like there's a kiwi wax, car wax with soft kiwi and it polishes up nicely.
Boom! There's the back of it done anyway.
Oh, shiny.
That's a good start, I'd say.
I put on sunglasses. It's so bright.
Yep. Now, let's see how these ones come up. This could be a bit funky. We'll just do a little bit to wipe out some of the excess here inside there, but I don't need it to be shiny anyway.
I'll tell you what, we were out today. I stopped by GameStop. It's I'm sure you know what GameStops are. They sell video games and
Yeah.
collectible figures.
Well, I sort of gathered that was sort of the name sort of, well, yeah. I worked it out. I worked it out.
The
Ah,
the gentleman that works in there I've known for years, and he used to be about 240 pounds,
Yep.
and he got type 2 diabetes. So his doctor put him on a Manjaro shot, and he's
Yeah.
down to like 175.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
yeah, he looks sick.
Yeah. Right.
I've heard a lot of bad stuff about the Manjaro shot.
Jesus.
But you know, not everybody. You know, a lot of people struggle with their weight, and I understand that. I was
Yeah.
one of the fortunate ones that I stopped working both my elbows, and the weight just dropped off.
Yeah. I can be quite good at losing weight. The problem is is that I like my food too much,
it's not.
and as such, um,
Fun fact.
the keeping it off can be a challenge. Okay, here's the red or one panel.
Nice.
Yeah, shiny.
Yeah, that's looking good, man. Working out nicely.
Yeah, I'm pretty chipper with it. Thank you for this suggestion. This is the first car that I've carpeted, wired, and turtle waxed.
It just brought a whole different feel out about that.
Yeah, yeah. And again, nice and pretty. Oh, so pretty. Oh, so pretty.
Yeah, it's even made the red a little deeper looking.
Yeah, that's one of the things I'm liking on it. I think maybe that was one of the reasons, because when I saw it on the actual car, that inspired me to use that paint color. It was, of course, polished to the bejesus. They polished the hell out of it. And maybe that was part of the reason why I was drawn to it, was because it generated that deep depth of color.
Yep.
What I need to do is get a bit into there.
I had a car painted years ago. It was blue with a purple tint to it, and when the sunlight hit it just right, the car was purple.
Yeah, nice. I've never had a car that was particularly commendable in that regard, shall we say. The car I've got now is the best car I've ever had. It was a harsh outcome when you've had to replace the clutch, but never mind.
This was back in the late '90s when I had this car at Monte Carlo. When I first bought it, I paid $350 for it, and I wound up selling it for about $1,500.
Yeah. Now next, these we'll do the bonnets. Again, pretty, nice and shiny. Although they're less important because they're going to be upwards like that anyway. But be that as it may, pretty is good.
Priority. It's priority.
Who's doing that?
Do you know eating portobello mushrooms
No, I have not actually.
they eating them 3 times a week actually is really good for you. It gives you protein and fiber. It brings your it's good for your LDL.
Now, you see, this is an important sort of discussion to have, and indeed, this becomes very relevant. Chris and I think I've shared with you before the fact that we need to have more scientific or on-hand scientific based information on semen. And what we need is a good dietary breakdown of sperm, so we can tell ladies, look, if you drink it down, it's going to give you these health benefits. It would be a scientific course called semenology. Where, of course, you'd have to you discuss not just things like that, things like how much pineapple juice is required to improve flavor. Can you, in fact, deliver with the correct imbibements of caffeine and all the rest a protein-filled caffeine shake? These are questions. They need answers.
Eat a strawberry beforehand.
Well, these are things. How can we look? These are it's a topic that just not enough is known about.
We need to find some volunteers that would be willing to participate in this, huh?
Oh, look, I'm willing to give all the donation I can.
Volunteers.
There's an article in the news tonight about women when they become pregnant, part of their brain alters to turn them into more of a mothering level, and goes back to normal again after 3 weeks. So, yeah,
Right.
Oh,
it shows a scan of the brain. Those grey cells are diminished by about 5%. They come back up again.
damn.
This is the backwoods. I probably don't need to be too fastidious with it, but still looking nice and pretty. Yeah, this is definitely the way forward with cars, I've got to say. Now, almost done.
So, with what you're talking about just a second ago, so why is it called a blow instead of, ain't nobody blowing on it?
Look, this is another piece of subject, sort of like a sub-subject that you could do in the same topic.
There is no blowing involved.
Yes, why is it a blowjob when clearly there's not much blowing going on?
Oh. Nope.
Other important questions, like, for example, how much or how many oral, how much oral sex is too much? These are questions that also need answered. Is there a finite amount that you can experience? These, again, important questions in my eyes. And again, I'm willing to make the physical sacrifices and donate my body to science to help get this research completed. All we require is a suitable grant from a suitable university.
And plenty of volunteers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Funny blue volunteer.
Holy shit.
Now, even our undercarriage should look very pretty right now, which is good. I decided to go for the polishing that all up as well, make it all look good. Because the engine's pretty nice too. So why dud that out? That's my take on it.
Oh, birdie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Womp, womp. Now,
And our gasoline done gone up around here.
Oh, it has.
Yes. 309 at the two stores I went by today, and 319.
I went to. I had half a tank of petrol or gas, either or. It's a
309.
curious thing. We call it petrol, you guys call it gas, but ultimately it's the same shit.
Yep.
Anyway, point being, I had half a tank, and the price of petrol wasn't great. It was okay. It's about what you'd normally expect to pay. And then I heard about the attack on Iran,
Yep.
and I've gone, I think I shall fill my tank up. Because normally I'd wait till I saw it at a good price. I thought it's probably not going to be at a good price for a while now.
Yeah, me and Deb got to go to town tomorrow again, so I figured I'd go ahead and fill up myself.
Yeah, what I try to do is fill up at cheap prices. Of course, that's not always possible.
I put $40 in my truck the other day, so it won't take much to finish filling it up. But the car I drive pretty regular, it was on 22 miles to empty when I pulled it back in the yard today.
22 miles is a decent distance, though.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. That depends on where you are.
You know, back in the day, you didn't have that. You just remembered where it run out again before, and you try not to get it that low again.
Yeah, that exact distance thing is very handy.
How many times you ever done that in your life, Rob?
What's that?
When you were younger, driving, run out of gas.
Oh, ran out of petrol.
Yep.
Heaps.
Yeah, I run out.
With a young lady with you or without a young lady with you?
Oh, that hoary old. Gee, I've run out of petrol. We need to kill some time. It's actually, wait, you see, now there's another part of semenology. It's another sub-subject. You know, what is a suitable come online and what is outright bullshit?
I think you just come out and say, yes, you're supposed to put it in there.
That's it. Now, give me a moment. I need to get a little bit of mucky muck out of a few little spots here.
And now cars tell you your fuel is low. You got so many miles to empty.
Oh, look, when I was driving that loan car with all the safety features on it that I hated, as I said to a few people, if I wanted a backseat driver, I'd get back with my fucking ex.
Yeah, Bassman was bad for that when we go to town on the weekends, because I always drive, and to keep her from having to drive more because she drives so much during the week.
Oh,
We got a little snap a couple weeks ago. We're going through Raleigh and going around these little narrow turns and through these little housing developments.
There's a guy who I quite frequently go to dinner with, and I'm sorry to say, he scares the hell out of me as a driver. As in, when I'm a passenger, he, as a driver, terrifies me. Because he's just inattentive. Straight out inattentive. If I had $1 for every time we've been cruising down the road, he's been doing something with his hands, and his car will veer towards a parked one. It's like, dude, no, now is not the fucking time. Or he does something, and like, I'm the first one in the line of fire when he does this maneuver that he's quite confident with. And look, borderline, you know, you're not supposed to be within 3 feet of a fucking car. He's within 18. He's well within 18 inches. It's like, for fuck's sake, mate.
Yeah, Basswoman won't admit it, but I've saved her multiple times in the past when she was driving. Like, slow down, stop. I said, that car stop.
No, it's not the speed. That's fine. I'm fine with that, so long as people know what the fuck they're doing. In his instance, it's straight out inattention. And that gives me the heebs. Yes, the heebs. There's a term.
So we had just come back from watching a movie in Raleigh that our son wanted to go see. And he was all excited after we left the theater, and we're coming back home. And I was going down this, because Raleigh, the roads are real hilly and they'll turn in a one way street in a fucking minute. And I don't go to Raleigh hardly ever, just on every other, once a month maybe.
Yep.
And I come around this curve, hit a speed bump. Back one says, slow down. Look what you're doing. And it just, festivity, hell flew through me. And we started arguing at one another. The dad wasn't very happy. But she's familiar with them roads where I am not. And to keep my sanity, that's why I drive for one reason too. Not only because she drives.
The curious thing, Mark's the only driver who scares me like that. Like any other driver, I can generally just go, yeah, no worries. All good. No, his straight out inattention is frightening. Sufficiently so that I'm thinking of going, maybe I should do the drive. And then you can guarantee. The reality is, I'm not entirely sure I have faith with his driving. Sadly.
We had a truck sideswiped us the other day when me and Devin were coming back from town.
That's never good.
I had to blow the horn, slow down.
Yeah.
Motherfucker never even looked. We started switching lanes.
Next, underside. Oh, come here, you. Well, that's handy. At least it fell at my feet. I could pick it up with my feet then. Oh, it's coming off the screw. That's okay.
And the police here where we live, they were out in full force today. We saw 3 people pulled between us going to town, coming back home in the same vicinity. Yep.
Any particular reason?
Well, they had this one guy, young black guy, out of his car, and there was 2 police officers out there on 2 different vehicles, and he was standing beside the police car, so I think he was going downtown. And, I think
whenever I hear the phrase "going downtown," I'm actually reminded of a Family Guy moment that's just again monstrously wrong. And anyway, there's, for some reason, Meg's getting married, and all her school friends are still, she's at the age she's at, and all her school friends are giving her a wedding shower, and Peter comes in as the stripper. Whereas he wants to, and he's dressed up as a copper. He's Officer Nasty. I'm going to take you girls downtown. And so when it comes to the taken downtown, I'll have to send you the clip so you can see it. But it's at one stage, Peter's waggling his butt in Meg's face, and when he sort of ceases to do so, her glasses are gone. So yeah, it's Family Guy being Family Guy.
You got to send me that.
All right. Yes, looky at that. That's all nice and tight.
Look at that. I've heard it.
So, that is everything hit with turtle wax.
That looks good. Got a deep shine to it.
Yeah. Very happy with that. Now, let's see. What is the time? Next on this, I believe. Let me just. Do I need to straighten that at all? No.
We've had 2 state troopers get killed here within a week's time.
What happened?
Well, one lost control of his car and crashed and
Ooh.
got killed, and the other one that got killed day before yesterday, I think it was Sunday. Guy was speeding, he was impaired, and hit him head on
Oh
at
God.
like 2 a.m. in the morning.
That's horrible.
Yep. Yeah, that's terrible.
Now next. Ooh, or should I put that on first? No, I'll put the fan on first. Now.
Been having a lot of drug busts going on around here, and it's been
Oh,
involving
really?
from 3 to 7 people at a time.
Well, are we
Most of them are
talking about a
older.
whole range of different sorts or anything specific?
Distributing.
No, I'm talking about as far as the drug type.
Oh, shit. What kind was it?
In terms of, are we talking meth labs? Are we talking?
A lot of it was marijuana. Some of it was some controlled substances. I can't remember what they were.
Over here, Adelaide was once upon a time, is in the city that I live in, known as the Amsterdam of the Southern Hemisphere, because we used to have, whilst we had over here, marijuana is decriminalised and medicinal use is quite legal. But we used to have really lax laws on growing. You could have, get this one, you could have up to 9 plants quite legally.
Shit.
Well, not legally, but they wouldn't throw it. It was not considered anything that would be above personal use. You can argue that quite happily. But yeah, and it was far from uncommon. And there was a guy who actually, he used to play at a rugby club, and he would quite happily grow. And it was, once he harvested, he'd come on in.
Damn.
And it was, and I remember being at a bus stop when I was about 18, 19, something like that. And there were these guys from the UK at the bus stop. We were all sort of like waiting for a last bus into town to, do the partying hard routine. It turned out we had missed the last bus, a whole group of us. And we decided, therefore, that we would all chip in and catch a taxi. And while we're waiting, out come the pipes. And the comment from one of the English guys was that, you're in Adelaide when everyone carries a pipe.
Huh.
Yeah.
Damn.
That was our reputation as a city.
Wow.
I have knocked out a lead again. The same one at the end. That's an easy fix. I'm wondering. I'll do that later. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the top of the engine on. Then I'll put that cable back in. I keep knocking it out by being a little bit clumsy when I'm putting other engine parts in. But the engine is starting to look the goods. So our next one is this one. One thing I must say, however, about this kit, regardless of having been given a rogering of a lifetime by the suspension, a lot of the other parts of this kit are fantastic. Now, that just goes.
I had one ordered, but then it went on back order,
Yeah, I remember you saying.
and so I didn't know how long it was going to be, so I got a refund on it. And honestly, I hadn't checked back if we got any more back in stock yet.
Wow, it's a bit annoying.
I do want to get one though because yours and David's looks pretty awesome.
They're nice. It's actually a really nice kit. I must say, ticks a lot of boxes. Not the least of which is the way they've chromed the engine. They make it very easy to now this is going to be a little cunty McCunty, I would suggest, but we shall see. And after I've gotten this in,
You got to go, mate.
What?
I said, you got to go, mate.
I'll see how we're going for time. I might be able to get a few more things done because, well, why not? If I can.
I've been watching South Park all day. So Eric Cartman was dressed up like a little Asian prostitute earlier, and he was running around saying, "Sucky, sucky,
sucky, I reckon I've seen part. Well, you can tell I've seen at least part of that episode.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about? Where they're riding the bull.
No.
Yeah, they go somewhere and they're riding the bull, and little Kenny, he dies in about every episode. A little blonde kid with.
Oh yeah, well that's what happens to him every episode. It's his thing.
Yeah, little Kenny gets killed.
Oh my God, they just killed Kenny.
Didn't sound like him.
I love the fact that the black character is called Token. That's just so oh dear all of its own, and that's why it's great.
Yep.
Now let me just check something here. Yeah, that makes sense. I would suggest. Yeah, all good. Now, so I'm actually going to do. Now I feel comfortable about putting that last cable in. Where we're at with the engine is. I just got to put a cable back into there where the spark plug is.
Yeah, I'm ready to get finished with this Camaro Nomad so I can start working on Daisy's Jeep and Roscoe's police car.
Yeah. Now, crystal clear. Dearie me. This is the third time I've had to put this one in, but I think this will be the last time I have to deal with this. And there will be much rejoicing. Yes, there will.
and everybody was singing and dancing.
Yeah.
Let's see what it looks like with the body inside.
What are you working on, David?
Yes. The central wheel hub that holds the wheels on underneath the chrome cap. I lost one, so I made another one up. And I lost that one.
Oh no!
And I made another one up.
Oh
And
no!
I just lost that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, you didn't, did you?
Yep.
Oh no!
Damn it, man. It's the model gremlin. I saw him do it.
That modeling fucking gremlin.
So I have to make another one.
I'll tell you, when I get my hands on that fucking gremlin.
He had a bad day.
Oh mate, for all the fistings he's given me, if he thinks he's getting away with anything less than up to the elbow, he's in for a bet. He's got another thing coming.
Yeah. I'm going to Jeffrey Dahmer. Will put me a pot on food.
Now, you sir.
Oh shit, Batman! Turned out pretty nice, pretty nice. I must say. I almost want to take the engine back out of this Camaro and put spark plug wires on it. But do I dare go that far after I've already about finished it?
Yeah, well, these are the questions. Let's get that a little nudge further in.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
What do you use for a paint stand when you paint your cars, Rob?
Me?
David? Yeah, either one of you.
No, I got
Usually
one for
nothing. I just keep them on the sprues.
The body, not
I'll
the
show you
paint.
what I've, well, here we go. Like that. Because generally with the sprues, I find it keeps it off the surface anyway. The top's going to be fine. And you also find a lot of sprues, and Italeri are pretty good for this one. Let's see if I can point out a good. Here we go. This is probably a better example. A lot of sprues I also find often have these like little raised areas.
All right.
And I need to get my hand behind it. There we go. Because that helps raise them up, you can just paint them and just let them sit. So that's what I often use. Sometimes I will use, if I want to put something up on something, I'll use one of these, just a cap with some blue tack on it. Let's see, like I've done with this, even. So I put it on there for spraying or painting or whatever. Boom.
Yeah, I use blue tack like that as well. And I use the alligator clips on the sticks to put the. I normally take all my pieces off the screws.
I wouldn't mind getting
Take all
some
mine
of them.
off, and I find a spot somewhere, and I'll clip it on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on the body itself, I've made these paint stands out of a coat hanger and a piece of wood, and I wrap the top in tape.
Yeah.
And what you do, you squeeze it together. You bend the coat hanger at I don't know, probably about what do you say that is? Probably a 20, 30 degree. And then you can squeeze it and slide your body over it. And it holds the body. And you can turn it upside down and you can hold it and spray it.
Yeah, right.
Instead of buying those $30 ones from Tamiya, I saw a guy on YouTube make, and I've actually made a bunch of them.
Yeah,
I got
right.
like 4 of them.
That's clever. I like that.
Interesting. All right. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wind the stream up. I'm going to give you guys some solo time, as one does.
Hey,
Start with you, David.
Well, I've been trying to put that, do that for the hole in the wheel.
Oh, yeah. I know the ones you mean.
So,
I'm gonna play along. I know the one you mean.
yeah. So usually they're all black ones like those. So,
Yeah, they're supposed to go right in the middle of the wheels
Yeah.
themselves.
well, I can
These chromed parts.
cut the wheel so they can spin.
You
Oh,
can
cool.
see it. Yeah, right. That is cool.
That was really good, David.
Yeah, well, see there. This part here, I put candle wax around it.
Ah.
And it's
Yeah, that's smart.
makes it
Little
easier.
tip.
I can use it.
Nice.
That's
All
smart.
right, Bassman.
I'm not gonna do that little piece.
Yeah, right.
It's getting shorter.
All righty. Oh, that's
Well, my
sexy.
Camaro, I got the headlight darkened, the front grill,
Nice.
the hood vents. I got around the window,
Yeah.
blackened the door handles, and I got all the decals on it all the way around the side.
Around the outside.
Tail light done. So tomorrow I'm gonna clear it to lock in all my decals, and that's pretty much what I've been sitting here working on today is getting all the black painted on it.
Cool.
That's it.
All righty.
Hey, baby.
Well, oops, I need to be a bit higher up than that. There we go. All right, well, that's us done for today. Thanks, everyone, for watching. We appreciate it. First-time viewers out there, time for you to hit that magic button. Follow, like, or subscribe.
That's right.
Other platforms, I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube, and Robster the Builder on Instagram, Twitch, and follow, like, or subscribe. Now tomorrow, we'll stop right there. Little orphan Robbie. We'll be back. We're going to be starting at the same time because I'll be needing to do the boogaloo a bit promptly again. But tomorrow I'll be getting onto assembly. I will. Yes, I will. All righty. And with all that said, we'll be back tomorrow. Same kit time. Same kit channel. I'll catch you good people then. See yous.
Bye.
Later.